Okay, it ain't gonna be 10 minutes, but it probably will be a little more than 1 minute. And this. Whenever you're blending colors on wood, just sprinkle a little water on it. That way you don't pull the paint off the wood. Especially, this is hardwood, so it's not as porous. It's harder wood. I can't see really good through the thing to paint, and I'm painting through it to make sure it stays in focus. But it makes it smoother, and you can see it blends the streaking of the colors. And it does also, as you can see, a good way if you need to get color changes in spots like this. But yeah, we want a smooth surface to work with. So when we paint it, it doesn't end up all lumpy. But yeah, just a little tip that I found works excellent. So I hope y'all are having a blessed day. There's paint. Yes, there's paint all over my floor, but that's okay. This is my office. I gotta scrub the floor. There was an accident. But as you can see, the painting I did last night near a board that is ready for painting. It was sitting out. Also, don't go from this to starting to paint. Let it dry. Maybe even put a matte seal over it before you start painting after you're done with it. I'm still smoothing this one out, but yeah, that's just my recommendation so you don't end up peeling your paint. The tin, oh, I left it outside. Any good clear coat. I use indoor outdoor stuff because it tends to be stronger, and that way it seals it and it's good to go. But you can't go wrong with a spray over a light spray of matte. If you go with the gloss, it is a little more sleek if you try to paint over it. But I'm going to tell you this, it's also a good way to make a kind of a 3D kind of image that is really cool too. You just need more than one layer, and you have to be very careful not to cloud it up by getting it too thick at one point, or get a sporadic spray. So yeah, if you've never done it, just see, and it's acrylic, so it dries pretty fast. I had to use the finger that did. Okay, that's kind of damp. See, that's where it is. And as you can see, it didn't like jack the paint up, but you can see all these. So these will be smoothed out in the slow process of getting this board completely primed and ready. It is easier if you use a thicker, like chalky paint to do something like that. I used a white, and then I went on top of the white. The white is this particular one is slightly chalky, so it has a good grip, and when it dries, and it gives a good texture for your paint to grab onto. So that one was not sealed first. I'm going to seal that one. But this is one you might want to put clear coat over before you start painting to make sure you don't gouge the paint. Because anytime you see the shine of a metallic, it's going to be sleeker. Anytime you see a gloss, it's going to be sleeker. It's going to be smoother, almost like latex. If you use this particular way to do it, it's going to be. I'm allergic to latex paint, but this lays a lot like a latex paints on, so you don't want to gouge it. and you want it to dry really well so it gets rid of that slight elasticity in the paint stretch from solid paint getting broken. You can peel it when it does that at this stage, and you don't want that to happen when you're working. But yeah, I just thought I would drop that. Much love and much peace. Back to work I go. I hope everybody's having a blessed day, Monday.